Hello, Sister Conchetta Lopresti. My name sign is Sister C. When Father Conrad retired in 2018, I became the director of Deaf Ministry for the Diocese of Buffalo. I'm a Franciscan sister. I grew up in Pittsburgh, PA, and began ministry with the deaf in 1980. I moved here to Buffalo in 2008 when my group joined with the group here in New York called the Sisters of St. Francis of Newman Communities. Okay. I now live in Williamsville, with about 40 other sisters here. When the COVID numbers go down and the Buffalo Deaf Catholic community again will get together, we're moving to a church named 14 Holy Helpers. We're not sure exactly the day yet. I will post it on Facebook, our page, when I find out. When we move, we will be interpreting Mass at 10 o'clock every Sunday. And when the rules change and we can meet again in groups, that I hope that we will have a social after Mass on the second Sunday of the month. Hope. We'll see. Okay. The videos that I'm making here are to explain about the name 14 Holy Helpers. The 14 Holy Helpers, they were saints that people prayed to for help against many different diseases. The prayers to this group of 14 saints started in southern Germany around the 1300s during the plague, when the sickness all over and many millions died. At that time, 50 million people died in Europe. The story says that in 1445, a young shepherd named Hermann, last name Leich, received a vision, saw a young child who shone like light. When he tried to get closer, it disappeared. He saw the child again and again. When he came, it disappeared. But on June 28th in 1446, the child showed up again. But this time, there were 14 other children in a circle of light, like a halo. Hermann asked, "Who are they?" And they said, "We are the 14 Holy Helpers. We want you to do a chapel built here for us. You serve us, and we will serve you." So the chapel was built in 1447, and then it became a church, and then it became a basilica in southern Germany. There were many churches with that name in Europe, but right right now, 14 Holy Helpers here in West Seneca is the last one that's active church with that name in USA. The names of the saints, and I have to look for this, the names of the saints that were prayed to protect from the sickness were George, Blaise, Erasmus, Vitus, Pantaleon, Christopher, Dennis, Syracuse, Ictius, Eustace, Giles, Margaret, Catherine, and Barbara. I will begin to sign the stories for these saints. I'll try to do 2 every week. The pastor of 14 Holy Helpers in West Seneca is Father David Bellatier. The first Mass happened in that church in 1864. My community of Franciscan sisters worked in that parish from 1881 to 2018. So I'm looking forward to when we can move and I can begin to meet the people that our sisters taught for many years. Don't forget, come back next week to see the stories of 2 of the saints. See you next week.